Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where with our Corel region world intel well underway, we have another quest back in Corel itself after playing a Queen's Blood game. So let's check the bulletin board, but I think it's just over there. Just over there that we need to go. Missing Mr. Birdie. Mr. Birdie didn't come home for dinner and no one knows where he is. We're worried something bad might have happened to him. Can anyone help us find him, please? So let's take a job and start a session with another quest line. Soon we'll be with Chadley, probably getting boshed by a summon.
Please come back, Mr. Birdie.
You kids need some help. What?
Mommy said I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Oh, is that so? Well then, why don't you talk to this old fella instead? He's tough, tougher than he looks, and real good at solving people's problems, right?
Oh, fella. Someone's a softie.
Of course I'm soft on kids. Helping them's what we do.
News to me. Well, what's the problem?
You see, Mr. Birdie ran away and hasn't come back.
Oh, Mr. Birdie is a bird friend of ours? His head is all pointy. Kinda like yours, mister.
Pointy, huh? I bet they're talking about Cloud Jr.
Who's that?
Your bird friend. He had a run-in with a nasty fiend, and we saved his tiny behind.
No way!
You guys, Grandpa said he saw Mr. Birdie heading toward the desert.
What? But we aren't allowed to go all the way out there.
You just leave it to us. We'll find your friend.
Really?
Promise.
Great. Grandpa said there's some old birdhouses out in the desert that people built back in the Republic days. He said those are good places to set traps.
Oh, and my mommy told me you can craft them yourself if you've got the right chip.
One step ahead of you. Already got the tools we need to bag that bird.
Oh, cool! Then all you gotta do is go into the desert and find him.
All right then. Let's go find our bird buddy.
He'll definitely be happy to see you.
At least somebody will be. I understand there's no making amends for how I did these people wrong, but I want to help. I need to help.
What happened with the reactor wasn't your fault, you know.
I could have told you that. No, I ain't the one who proposed building the damn thing. That was Shinra. Just hitched my wagon to it.
Right.
Took a while to accept that, though. Hell, I did everything in my power to avoid thinking about it at all. Eventually, I realized the excuses I was clinging to weren't making me feel any better. What happened in Corel, that's my burden to bear.
Just don't go breaking your back.
Yeah, well, it's stronger than you think. I won't pretend it's all for the kids. End of the day, I'm doing this for me.
I really randomly empathize with Cloud then. He was like trying to it felt like he was trying to bring the conversation to a close so we can move on, but then Bert just kept on talking. And that's not a bad thing, but if you know what I mean, there are people like that. It's like, oh, can we move on and actually do the thing now? We've got a job to do, come on. Barrett's like, more exposition needs to be done. I'm like, nah. Right, we've already seen one of these places, and the Outcast Underpass is nearby, so we can just go on straight on over and check that out. Don't think there should be enemies around us. Probably should have stuck with the buggy, though. Should always stick with the buggy. But here's those red trees. They've all been marked red. Do birds love red trees?
We ought to do something for Cloud Jr., don't you?
Kids gotta eat.
Let's put a trap in them. Oh wait, did I have to make more bird traps? I laid the first trap.
And now, we wait.
Might as well rig the other traps then. Life was a hell of a lot simpler back in old Midgar. We were good, Shinra was bad, and if we took them out, the world would be all right.
So what's changed?
Not a damn thing. Shinra's still going down, but coming back here, I see how I got tunnel vision. And not because Shinra was all I had to think about. It's because I didn't want to think about anything else. Saving the planet's important, but I put a lot of personal stuff on the back burner, and I shouldn't have. Dying and the others helped give me that clarity. Just wish I could have got it sooner.
The issue with the dialogue is the fact that it's obviously meant for us to be traveling to another location, but if you know what I mean, I'm just going to fast travel. So that's where it brings a bit more of a complex show to it, isn't it? That's me and the Queensblood opponents, they have more dialogue than the main characters. This is just a card game with a free story JRPG tagged on. I don't know, the other thing has a big story as well, obviously. So I'm obviously going to have to make more traps, right? I wish my June buggy was blue. So that's obviously why we could make multiple. Probably should have changed quantity.
I expect you'll find this hard to believe, but I've actually changed quite a bit since my younger days.
Oh?
Thanks to Tifa mostly. She really set me straight, especially as a parent. Wouldn't be half the father I am today without her.
That's so. What'd she do?
Oh, got fed up with my bullshit and tore me a new one. Started yelling about how a kid like Marlene needed a proper roof over her head, somewhere safe and clean. Said sleeping outside was risky.
She was right.
Sure was. And not just her. The whole team helped me get my act together. I used to be a runaway train, charging full speed ahead and dragging folks along for the ride. Never thought about hitting the brakes or anything else. Had my fair share of crashes and went off the rails a few times. Caused a lot of trouble for those guys.
Well, I'd say you managed to get yourself back on track.
I couldn't have done it without them. They came into my life for a reason. Like you did, Cloud. Junior, too. I know it in my heart.
There's also the risk that if you move while they're talking, they could accidentally interrupt the dialogue, yeah. Best to stand still. Let it play out. Alright, so the next one is in a region we kind of haven't really explored yet. We could go to the waypoint, but this looks a lot higher up than where we were. And I'm just wondering, is there a way up from this side? Or just from here? Let's teleport to there with a buggy and just drive along the road to our location. And run over some plants, you know. I'm under attack!
See you around.
Hey, deleted my buggy. Oh, it's over here. I ran over some fish. Well, I didn't mean to. And I need to check weapon skills all that, because we should be able to get... we should probably get Kate Sith into our group for a bit today. At the very least. That is the plan. Right, if I can go through the water. I feel like someone's going to bark at me at some point for wasting these materials. Why haven't you traded them up yet? Oh, that does work! Ace!
According to legends passed down in Corel, whenever humanity strays from the proper course, Alexander appears to render his righteous judgment. His pronouncements are absolute and cannot be defied. Parents sometimes tell misbehaving children that Alexander might come and smite them if they refuse to shape up.
Thank you for telling me that, Chadley. I'm sure Alexander won't be smiting me anywhere near the near future. I may as well go to that place while we're on the way to the next location. Alexander's coming. Do you reckon Alexander will be easier or harder than Phoenix? That's the real question. Let's just duck past these guys into the darkness that we cannot even see for the life of me. Eat your broccoli or Alexander will fry you with his huge eye lasers. It depends on like exact what form he came into here. The funny thing is, I feel like there was one summon in the OG game that I never actually got because it was like a weird backtracking moment. And I only learned about it in the last couple of years. And I think it might have been Alexander, but I'm not sure. It's a fair bit of missables, of course, in old games, and Final Fantasy VII OG was not that much different in that regard, but still.
Well done. That concludes our thrilling analysis of the Corel summon crystals. I can't tell you how grateful I am for everything you've helped me learn about Alexander. Thank you. Though you have yet to obtain the requisite materia, as I recall, you'll first need to confront the Divine via the combat simulator.
I know that is what I need to do, but we keep our usual schedule of that. Do all the world intel we can, knowing that we seemingly can't. So that we get all the fiends unlocked, beat all the fiends, we get all the data, and then we fight. It's a simple formula that I wish to partake in further. We just pull from here? I guess we might have to just grab our way around. Alright, that got us to the Divine Intel. So that filled up another spot on the map. We still got a tower to fill out, and then the tower might show us to some more regions in and of itself. But supposedly that was up there. We're on about our Birdie problem. Of course, I'm assuming the fiend, the big fiend for this area, to be the Tombury that we're after for the other quest, correct? That's, of course, a rhetorical question, but I think it's easy to extrapolate.
Well, that's the last of the traps.
Our bird might have already been caught in one of the others.
Only one way to find out.
Check on the other trap. So now we gotta like warp around checking all the traps. The first we gotta check on them in sequence. It'd be funny if the first one was the one that got it. I mean, how far can Cloud Jr. be, you know, traveling? It's a desert. I'm not doing very well at picking up these things here. Oh. I see that we're going to get ourselves into multiple battles while checking these cages. I see the monsters up there waiting. Let's get someone in to actually learn some new weapon skills, eh? Switching Barrett for Barrett's quest, though. We've learned all your stuff. Yes, we have. Kate Sif instead, then? Don't know who to put in. That's a group, if anything. Well, we got an iron megaphone and a yellow megaphone. You've already learned the yellow megaphone stuff. The iron megaphone hasn't, but the yellow megaphone has more materia slots. You got fortune telling. Deal damage great or small, perhaps just get your fortune told. That's for finishing off an enemy with the fortune telling? Seemingly yes. A fortress bracer is maybe not the best one for you to be wearing at this point. Let's put on the Swallow Song bracer, maybe. See what you've got in weapon skills. Increases damage dealt by Moogle by 50%. Reduces damage taken by Moogle. Basic attacks. Inflicted detrimental status effects. And MP. I'll put that considering... We'll just put, like, both of them on. What we got on you? Is that all? Was that all in the original as well? Luck up level boost, so you get luck by 20%. Okay. I'd rather have that with like a good cure. That's what I've been waiting for. Well, I didn't have a... Oh, I do have a cure of regen already. I may have thought that I didn't already have that. Ha ha ha. What a fool I am. Let's change Barrett's one. So that's... Oh, they're not even linked. So regen all. Yes. That's the dream. That's useless on you at this point in time. So you can kind of keep your barrier material, really. Maybe you could have poison material, considering you seem to have like a part of your build might be that. Maybe give you gravity, I don't know. Apart from that, we'll need a little bit extra over here. So we may as well get some stat boosts. The question is what? ATB gauge has the highest level of assessed materia. Do you know what? Just have that. I didn't know the things, also these wind materia rings give you everything as well. That's pretty good. More people with assess is never bad, so I'll give you that as a base. Kate Seth. Welcome to the group. Now help me fight these weird birds, which you probably can't reach. We've got to hit them with wind attacks as their weakness, but we just got to kind of hit them as much as we can. I mean, I may as well use Sonic Boom. Gets me some health after all. I'm interested in seeing if you can... That's Kate. Kate fights with a megaphone in his trusty Moogle mount. Press square to attack or summon his Moogle with the Let's Ride ability to unlock more of Kate Sif's ATB commands. As the Moogle attacks, its triangle meter will steadily fill. Press the button to deplete the meter and activate Moogle abilities like fight or defense. While astride the Moogle, hold down square to attack alongside your footy power. Press circle to dismount and triangle to remount. What? Oh yeah, I didn't give Barret's cure another cure. I'd meant to do that. The Moogle will withdraw from the fight once its HP is 0, but can be summoned again at will.
Be ready for it now.
That's too confusing. So I just go ability Let's Ride. Enables jump attack. Fully heals your move. I've been knocked off. What's going on anymore?
Trouble of making that trap, and look how they treat it. What a waste.
We've got more.
Okay. Did we just get a good fortune, I guess? Beans have eaten the bait and ruined the trap. Chap on the other trap. So that was a thing. I think I literally got that also maxed out, so that's not bad. Got 2 for the price of 1 with that attack. Yeah, so I definitely had another healing material, I'm pretty sure. But sadly, they are not of the higher level stakes. We can always grow it. I think healing across the party is not bad. I'd like to try the regen, but seems we botched that guy in the blink of an eye. Wasn't exactly expecting that. It was just weird getting, then he got knocked off, then I had to get back on him again. I would like to understand exactly how to play, but the only way I can do that is by playing, correct? I may have slightly forgot about the brake button.
Looks the same as when we left it.
Then let's go and check another.
I take it then that we can't visit them in the order that we put the bait, which is what I was assuming. Now we have to go specifically to there. That's not a reading comprehension fail. I never read it. That can't hurt me if I can't read. Simply put, the simplest solution to it. Can't fail a test you don't take, yeah. I just went specifically to the second one. Didn't think about it more than that, to be perfectly fair. What are you doing there? Go away. I want to fight you. Yeah, that's the way I went last time. Kind of weirdly wish I had a jump on it. Something will... That'd be quite fun to bounce around everywhere. Not the cactus! Is it cactus or cacturox? I'll always get their names wrong. They got flowers on them? Stop running away from me!
Get ready.
I'm not dying!
Not looking good.
I'm glad that you drew their attention there.
Come on.
Barrett, stop drawing their attention that much. It's going to be bad for you. What? Nearly runs into that 100 needles. Oh, I wish it was just 100 needles. It'd be easy then.
Let's do this.
They're queuing up to get hit now. Did I kill it? Oh, I did. You okay there, Barrett?
Need a breather.
Let's find out how good regen all might be here. So cure all, regen all. Oh, look, it's happening! The good times are rolling now.
Tried to warn you.
Coming for you. You can't escape forever.
You ready to rub it in?
Let's check the other.
Oh, now we check on the other track, yeah? Sad times. How did that regen all do on the party? Did it actually regen a fair amount of health? I mean, Barrett's not dead anymore, specifically, so it's always a good look. He says. He's not dead. You're fine, then. Regen, baby, it's where it's at. Well, I'm assuming you really do have to get mounted before any of the good stuff. Any of the good times can really roll. But he's not unusable on foot.
Hey, I think we finally found our boy.
Look.
Let's move.
He must be really tasty. Come on, the music though. I think I'll just back off fully because it looks like things are going to explode over there when they land. A bomb variant that miraculously managed to stabilize itself and survive after swelling up to its limit. It now burns at an extremely high temperature, scorching everything around it. Inflicting enough ice damage when it uses it in flame will pressure it. When its HP gets low, it will self-destruct. Lovely. You're the one with that spell, aren't you? Oh, the floor stays hot. And he does AoE damage. I'm not trying to escape. I'm trying to use Blizzard from a distance.
Bundle up.
I'm being exploded over here.
Don't overdo it.
You got this!
This is terrible.
Game over, pal.
Try to regen the lost health. Losing health very nastily here. I'm glad you drew the enemy's attention and all, but... Okay, Sis died? And the damage has been going out? You're not supposed to die, Kate. Why are you dead?
You okay?
It's fine, I'm getting a potion to try and save people. I don't know.
Now.
This is terrible! Kind of have to really finish it as well. Annoyingly, I didn't get limit break during any of that. Okay, it did ruin his buff, to be fair. I could even just use Soothing Breeze and stand still for a while here.
It's on you. Leave it to me. Time to get serious. My turn.
I don't like the sound of that.
Take the lead.
Yes, it's my turn! You had us scared, Junior. Thought you were gonna wind up Monster Child. Oh, is that your way of saying you're good on your own? But go straight home, you hear me?
Looks like we're fine. That Soothing Breeze, of course, heals her a lot more. Like, my party came off not bad at the end of it. I'm guessing Cloud did manage to limit break the crap out of it as well. That was the dream. Right, let's return to the tippity top so we can say, hey, how are you? Job done. Cloud Jr. is safe. And where are we at the moment? We should be still at the top. Yep.
Going out there, unless you got a death wish.
Hey, mister, he's back! Cloud Jr. came back!
Of course he did. When we found him, we said, your friends are looking for you. You head straight home.
No wonder! Thank you so much.
Hey, just doing a job.
Go on, eat up!
Someday you're gonna be big and strong and scare away all the monsters.
Hope I can bring Marlene back here one day. Tell her about her home and everything else.
You sure that's a good idea?
I owe it to her father.
You'll feel better, maybe, but how do you think she'll feel? Don't know, man.
What's up?
My dad says we're supposed to stay away from you. Sorry.
That's so. Well, don't want to get you in trouble. Us old fellas gotta go. Take care of Cloud Jr.
Thanks again for all your help, mister!
Don't mention it.
No, don't. Your parents might get angry. Missing Mr. Birdie. Sorted. So do you just
I wonder
hang out
if
here, Cloud
Mommy
Jr.?
will let Cloud Jr. stay with us.
Someday you're gonna be big and strong and scare away all the monsters.
Well, we know what you become. Maybe that will actually be a thing.
Go on, eat up.
He's still growing, right? How big's he gonna get?
Grandpa said he'll probably grow real big. Bigger than me.
Yeah, the worry is, like, you just gotta make sure he doesn't want to eat you at the end of it. That's pretty much it. Right, with that done, and with our world intel looking pretty good, the last tower is on our way. I'm assuming that we still haven't found a tomb brew yet, so we might be heading south for a little bit to sort that out. So let's get on our way, really. Let's get us to a state where we can hang out with Chadley. Should be our last Fiend intel, right? Or is the last Fiend intel already open? I don't even know now. Let's just try not to get sucked into the story, though, as we head to the south. We just want to get to this tower, nowhere else. Finish the world intel, finish Chadley, and then move on. And that said, we know this is a bit closer to destination. It was over there, to be fair. It's telling us that it was that way. Cannot be reached from any other section to the right here. Sandman's there. I mean, there's very much another place, another modular reactor here. It's not available yet. The statue's not even there. Let's just stay close to this right-hand wall, see if there's a way through from this direction. Which there seems to be. This is the Ravine Tower, which has some kind of grapple point above it. My thing's going away again. Oh no, worms! I've got very sneaked attack then. What's your weakness again? Lizard. Oh, I didn't get my MP back. This is a sad state of affairs.
Here we go. Here it comes.
And I'm gone.
All right. This one's a showstopper. This one's a showstopper.
Dodging just gets you off of it entirely. I didn't realize that was going to happen then.
Hey, fight's not over yet.
I'm running out of friends here. Things are getting a bit dangerous.
Little pick-me-up.
You can't eat all of me. You surely can't hold that much in your stomach.
Firing one off.
Oh, so if you don't get a mountain time, they die. That's good. And these worms are actually... Oh, shoot, I can get eaten. I realize now how terrible this situation is actually becoming.
Let's turn this around. Bring it home.
Let's do this. Won't last long.
Yes, it's a problem though. I need to...
So long.
Oh my god, I got nicked again. absolutely joking me that I just got stolen straight away?
Got some fight left in you. I'm fired up and ready to go. Time for a serious ass whooping. Kiss my ass.
Of course you blew me dodge that.
Joke on it, asshole.
No! Oh, he didn't get me. Haha! I'm still in this. Yeah. Terrible battles. Terrible battles. But we made it. It's all a mess. We're alive. What? Everything's just like, oh, hey, you swallowed one of me. Oh, two worms together. They make for a horrible combination. I don't want to fight two worms ever again. What the hell? They do not swallow when you've only got... Well, maybe they just couldn't do it at that point in time, but equally... It'd be a very cheap game over. Just swallow all your guys to take them away and then swallow with the last one. But obviously it wasn't going to be... When they got something in their stomach, that wasn't going to be an issue. It was amusing. Whee! Thanks, Battle Free Worms. I don't thanks. No, thank you. It'll be in Chadley Simulator, wouldn't it? I wanted to use K-Sip as well to learn the weapon skill. Feels like they deliberately stopped me from doing that then. Yeah, that's the Fiend intel I was looking for. There's also a Moogle home not too far off. Look at Eric Wee! What the hell, Eric? I'm just gonna hang on this rope. I just want to be in shot. This is how I live now.